after working in the Obama campaign as a volunteer, seeing that Obama would come and he would change the policies of this government, he moved back to Egypt in order to move on, to take that experience he had here and move it on to Egypt, helped Egypt with this democratic process. He went back to Egypt and worked in an oil service company as a business developer. And in 2013, when General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi overthrew an elected government, and although my brother Mohammed was critical of President Morsi and the Muslim Brotherhood and was critical of a lot of their decisions, he went down into Rabai Square to call that the democratic process keep on going. No matter how much a president fails or makes the wrong decisions, you do not overthrow him. Because he spoke good English and Arabic, he translated for foreigners. On August 14, as my brother was talking to Al Jazeera, telling them of what was happening in the square, as his fellow reporters that he was translating for were getting shot in the head by military snipers, my brother bows down to charge his phone, to put his phone in the charger, and a bullet goes exactly where his head was. He gets on the ground and the second bullet hits him in his arm. A week later, and after his surgery, he is taken into custody and said, and they are saying that he's part of the Muslim Brotherhood and that he's inciting violence. And after he was arrested, he was moved to 6 prisons where he was tortured and beat by over 100 officers for 20 minutes. His wound was open. His cellmates, which was a doctor, had to do surgery on him on the cell floor. No painkillers, no anesthesia, nothing. He fainted from the amount of pain. On January 26th, and after the Egyptian government and the prosecutors came up with no evidence against my brother, he went on to hunger strike. And ever since, it's been 100 days, and he's lost over 90 pounds. And the American government has done nothing for him. Nothing. His health is deteriorating. He's dying in a prison hospital. And John Kerry meets with the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Egypt and decides to give him back the money they were not giving them anymore. What happened to the ideals of democracy that America said, or that they were going to defend all over the world? I'm not saying defend the Egyptians right now. I'm saying defend your own citizen. Your own citizen that's dying in an Egyptian cell. Your own citizen that you guys are giving money to the government that's killing him. He has done nothing wrong. Nothing. We demand, just as Hillary Clinton in 2012 demanded that the two Americans that were arrested in Egypt be freed. She went to Egypt herself, applied pressure on the Egyptian government, and took them back with her. Why is John Kerry not doing anything? He's just as American as those two in 2012. We demand that the Department of State call for the release of my brother. Free, free Mohamed Soltan!
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 Free, free